The world of aviation is going through a massive, massive shakeup right now. We're talking about a total transformation, and it's all being driven by three huge forces: explosive growth, a complete rethink of the passenger experience, and of course, a critical race to become sustainable. So let's dive in and break down what the future of flight really looks like. Have you ever really thought about what it takes to get a massive plane off the ground and keep it safely in the air? Well, behind every single flight, there's this hidden world of super high-tech maintenance and repair. It's the true engine of aviation, and believe me, it's where the future is being built as we speak. And to really see this transformation happening in real time, we gotta look east. Right now, India is at the very heart of an unbelievable aviation boom. The growth there is so huge, it's sending these incredible ripples across the entire globe. Get a load of this number, 1,200. That is the insane number of new planes that are on order right now just by Indian Airlines. This is not a small step up, you guys. It's a gigantic leap. We're talking about a fleet expansion on an absolutely epic scale. Okay, so you've got 1,200 new planes coming. What does that mean? Well, it means you're going to need a ton of maintenance to keep them flying. We're talking about India's maintenance, repair, and overhaul industry, we call it MRO, more than doubling in size. It's set to become a $4 billion market by 2031. That is a massive economic opportunity. But here's the catch. Right now, a whopping 85% of all that critical maintenance work gets outsourced. It gets sent overseas. Now, that's a huge challenge for sure, but it's also a golden opportunity for India to build its own MRO powerhouse and keep all of that value right there at home. And listen, this isn't just wishful thinking. The Indian government is throwing its full weight behind this push. You've got leaders like the Minister for Civil Aviation laying out a really clear strategy to turn the country into a global hub for this stuff, attracting airlines from all over the world. So India's big plans for its MRO industry, that's really just one piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. The race to build up maintenance capacity is happening everywhere. It's this complex global web of services that acts as the invisible backbone for the entire aviation industry. It really all starts with the engine. I mean, these things are just marvels of engineering, right? Thousands of parts, all spinning at incredible speeds. Keeping these powerhouses running smoothly takes this whole ecosystem of specialized skills and facilities. It's all about making sure they're in perfect shape, always. But it's not just about the engines. Think about the landing gear, for example, absorbing the incredible force of every single landing, or the crazy complex web of electronics and avionics up in the cockpit. Every single piece of that plane has its own super detailed maintenance schedule to keep things safe and reliable. And this whole maintenance race isn't just about the machines. It's about the people who fly them and fix them. A huge part of this is training the next generation of pilots and technicians in these unbelievable state-of-the-art simulators. You gotta make sure the human expertise keeps up with all the new tech. And this really shows you just how interconnected the whole industry is. I mean, it's like this complex dance of partnerships. You've got companies all over the world working together, providing everything from total support for an airline's entire fleet to these really innovative contracts for parts on demand and even aircraft recycling to keep the whole supply chain moving. So, okay, we've got all this amazing behind-the-scenes action. What does any of it mean for you, the passenger? Well, it's simple. A modern, well-maintained fleet means airlines can finally invest in what we all really care about, the experience inside the cabin. The battle for your ticket is officially being fought at 30,000 feet. And this laser focus on the cabin, it's happening everywhere. On the left, you see Indigo, which is a major low-cost carrier launching its first ever business class. And on the right, you've got this super luxurious private jet. It's pretty clear. No matter how you fly, the passenger experience is now priority number one. So what do these upgrades actually feel like when you're sitting in the seat? Well, we're talking about way more legroom, the ability to actually charge all your devices, finally, and these really smart designs that make it easy to prop up your phone or tablet. It's the little things that make a huge difference on a long flight. But let's be honest, the holy grail of flying comfort has always been good, reliable Wi-Fi. We've all been there, right? Staring at that buffering wheel, struggling with a connection that just won't work. Well, I've got good news. The days of dropped connections are just about over. See this little dome here?
That is a total game changer. It's a Starlink satellite antenna, and it is bringing true high-speed internet to the skies. Just imagine seamless video calls with your family, streaming your favorite shows in 4K, maybe even some online gaming, all while you're cruising miles above the Earth. The sky is no longer the limit for being connected.
Okay, but all this incredible growth, all these amazing new experiences, they come with a huge responsibility. The aviation industry is now facing its biggest challenge ever. How do you keep flying, but do it sustainably? This isn't just some passing trend. It is a critical mission for the future of the planet. A huge part of the answer to that challenge is a special fuel called SAF, or Sustainable Aviation Fuel. Basically, it's a biofuel that can be made from all sorts of things, like sugarcane. And the best part? It can be used in the planes we already have, which gives us a direct path to cutting emissions right now. And this is not just a theory. This is happening. Mercedes-Benz, for example, switched to SAF for its air freight. In just 1 year, they cut their CO2 emissions by 11,000 tons. To put that into perspective for you, that's like taking more than 2,000 cars off the road for an entire year. The impact is real. And this has become a truly global movement. Airlines aren't just dipping their toes in the water with SAF. They are building their entire future around it. From making their own fuel to investing in brand new, more efficient aircraft, the whole industry is going all in on sustainability. So when you look at the big picture, the future of flight is really this delicate balancing act. It's about meeting this unprecedented demand for travel and revolutionizing the experience for passengers, all while solving the incredibly complex sustainability puzzle. It's a huge challenge, but it's one the industry is absolutely determined to meet. The future of flight is literally being built right now, in real time. We've seen how growth and the passenger experience and this massive push for sustainability are all shaping this new era. So I'll leave you with this question. What do you think the next big breakthrough will be? What innovation will be the thing that truly defines the next generation of air travel?